Long ago, in a serene riverside village in West Africa called Umudike, lived a handsome young fisherman named Obinna. Obinna was admired by many for his strength, kindness, and beauty, but he remained unmarried, his heart untouched by any woman in the village. Every morning before dawn, Obinna would go to the river Ijele, casting his nets under the soft glow of the morning mist. It was during one of these early mornings that his fate was rewritten. Deep beneath the glistening surface of River Ijele lived Morayo, a stunning mermaid princess of the Nyoku marine kingdom. Morayo was unlike any creature of the sea. Her skin shimmered like moonlight on water, and her voice could calm the fiercest storm. She often swam to the river's surface to admire the world of humans. But on this morning, her gaze met Obina's. She was enchanted. For days, Maria watched him in secret. One morning, she made a wish so desperate that the gods of the river answered. She was given the power to become human, but only during the day. At nightfall, she would return to the waters as a mermaid and to her duties in the Njoku kingdom. The gods warned her, "Reveal your truth, and you shall lose him forever." As a human, Morayo appeared at the riverbank, claiming to be a traveler in need. Obinna, ever gentle, took her in. In time, they fell deeply in love, and Obinna made her his wife. She took the name Adaora, and during the day, she was the perfect bride, beautiful, graceful, and kind. The village celebrated their union. But every night, Adaora would slip out of the hut and vanish into the night, transforming back into her mermaid form and swimming to her underwater realm. Before sunrise, she would return, soaked but smiling, always inventing excuses. "I walked under the stars for peace," she would say, or "I heard the spirits calling." Obinna, though puzzled, trusted her. One night, however, Obinna awoke and found her gone. Worried, he raised alarm. The entire village of Umudike searched the fields, the huts, and the forest, but there was no sign of Adaora. Defeated, the villagers returned to their homes. Just before sunrise, Adaora crept back into the house. Obinna saw her drenched with water, sand clinging to her feet. He demanded answers. With tears in her eyes, Adaora fell to her knees. "Please, my husband, trust that my heart belongs to you. There are things I cannot explain, but my love is true." Obinna, though shaken, chose to believe her. His heart was too full of love to let go, but fate is never fooled for long. One dry season evening, a curious child from the village followed Adaora as she left the hut. The boy, Kalechi, saw her walk to the river, whisper ancient words, and disappear into the water. His scream echoed through the trees. By morning, the entire village had gathered by the river. Obinna stood in shock as the truth was revealed. The elders declared her a spirit of the river, a creature not meant for the world of men. Some cried for her banishment. Others begged the river to forgive them for harboring a marine being. Heartbroken, Obinna waited by the river for days. On the seventh day, as the first rays of dawn touched the water, Morayo emerged, not as Adaora, but in her full mermaid form. With tears streaming down her cheeks, she sang a final song of love. "I gave my heart to the land, but the sea always calls me home." Then she vanished beneath the waters.